Good morning. This is the Option Pit AM Volatility Report. I am Mark Sebastian. Reminder, this is for educational purposes only. None of this should be viewed as investment advice. Consult your financial professional. Basically, if you're trading and you lose money because you follow something I say here, that is your fault. Options have risk. So, let's talk about the market. Hey, reminder, we got a boot camp coming up. Go to optionpit.com/events. You can kind of see everything going on, or you can go to optionpit.com/begin camp to go right to the boot camp, kind of read a little bit about it. And you can also see my most recent webinar on principles of risk management. It's gonna be it's a nice little webinar. So optionpit.com/begin camp. Let's talk about the market. Well, non-farm payrolls came in as a little bit light, but wages increased by 0.5%. And so the Fed is back on the table, which means people are going to be scared, which means that volatility and the market is increasing. Now, vol was already well priced into this. It was already stiff, so you're not going to see like the huge vol pop. But if the day does move more, so more than just the 15 points that we're down now, things could get ugly. They really could. Now, there are some people that have been just kind of slaughtered there. The Nasdaq's had a rough couple of weeks, and some of the bloodbath continues. If you look at Amazon, just getting mugged. Google getting mugged again. Apple not getting mugged, but that's already been quasi-mugged. And Facebook down some more. Wow. Just an incredible move back down on Facebook. It's starting to get to the point where it starts to look like an interesting trade again. LinkedIn down 40% right now. All right. Think about that. And Data, which is another one, Tableau Software, down 50% today. That's called an earnings miss, guys. So some of these growth names, these names that everyone said, oh, these are going up forever, they're getting pounded, and resoundingly. And that's why the Nasdaq looks kind of ugly. Maybe a little bit of an overdue today. We may look on Monday or probably more Tuesday for, whether there's a body that can be pulled from the ashes of LinkedIn or Data. These are stocks that were very well loved and did very well for a long time. So, just something to watch for. Meanwhile, if you look at some of the areas we've been watching, starting with oil. Oil down some more, but vol backing off. All right? So that's going to be good for Delta and American and some of these names that have been kind of slapped about. If you look at bonds, they're off a little bit, although they've been a little range bound here. A little range boundy. And then finally, currency. Looks like finally some sense of the maybe the dollar move a little too hard. Don't be surprised if you get a decent currency sell-off and a decent dollar sell-off today in this market. It's entirely possible that could happen. I think the dollar got way overbid, and today's non-farm maybe is something to push that, along with bonds lower, all right, especially if rates are going to go higher. But again, the VIX is only up 44 points, 0.44 on a 15-point sell-off, which would seem light, except we just had non-farm, so there's news out, and VIX was already near 22, so it's got a nice thing, really nice kind of setup. So now the question is, does the market take the leg down? My guess is it's entirely possible. We're sitting right at kind of a major spot, and we could see the VIX make another run at 24, 25. It certainly has the ability to be priced in that way. And then from there, who knows, the VIX futures could catch a bid. But as you can see, transports financials looking a little stronger, kind of holding up the market relative to what is just a bloodbath in technology and in tech and where these names are getting pounded. Google and Goog shouldn't be below $700, so we're getting near a line in the sand spots where people may start stepping in. Maybe an opportunity for some interesting complex trades against some positions out there, and that vol it still is flat. All right, folks. On the day, yeah, I think we'll see SPY soften up a little bit, but who knows? In truth, and where I'm more certain is that bonds should soften, and the dollar should soften, which should be bad for could be bad for oil. Okay, folks, hope everybody has or excuse me, the dollar will strengthen, not soften, which could be good for oil, or bad for oil, and which could be bad for the market if oil really tanks. All right, folks, on that note, I hope everybody has a great day. Email me, marketoption.com, call me 888-TRADE-01. Have a good weekend.